are going to be traveling through the adventures of Joe and Slick. Now, I think you all know who Joe is, but I don't think you know who Slick is. Slick is an interesting little character, but I want everybody to give a great big yay for the adventures of Joe and Slick.
But what's going on? What's all the noise?
You don't know what the day is?
Oh, of course I do. No, what's that?
Kids Day.
Oh, that's right. How could I forget? It's Kids Day. Oh, okay.
Joe, didn't you get the memo?
Yeah, I got the memo. No, what memo? Attention, all Christians. November 19, 2005 is Kids Day. We are asking that all parents bring their children to join in acceleration.
In a celebration, Joe, you need to go clean your eyes.
That's what I said. In a celebration of God's love for us. Oh, wow. I need to wake up Slick. Wow. On this day, everyone, parents and children, will sit at the children's table to feast on milk and bread.
Okay, you need to go clean your eyes.
Bread. Wait a minute, let me find my glasses. These are prescription, y'all, so don't bad. Oh, gosh. Feast on milk and bread that God has prepared for us. Slick! This milk is made with joy, love, and peace from our blessed Savior, and the bread is made with songs and stories stuffed with the wonderful Word of God. Oh, this is great! Slick, where are you? Wake up!
I didn't do it, whatever it is, I didn't do it. Oh, I was just kidding.
What's all the noise?
Well, I have to go now. I hope you all have fun with the adventures of Joe and Slick.
I hope to see you all there at this joyous occasion with your children, ready to meet Jesus and have an awesome time. Your friends, the children's table at the Church of the Lord's Gospel. Wow, Slick! Today is Kids Day, where we celebrate the love of God. The love of God! The love of God! The love of God! The love of God! For the love of God, Slick!
I'm sorry, I get so excited. The wonderful love of Jesus just makes me so happy that I want to play and laugh.
are you guys?
We're the kids that sit at the children's table!
The children's table? Well, what is that?
You know, the grown-ups talk about grown-up things at the grown-ups table. And the children talk about the children's stuff at the children's table.
Well, why can't grown-ups talk about children things and children talk about grown-up thing at the same table?
We don't know.
Well, what do you guys do?
We like to sing. We like to pray. We like to sing, we like to pray, and we like to do. I like to hear Jesus. We like to sing, we like to pray,
Okay. Well, you're in the right place at the right time, because what day is it, kids? That's right, so why don't you just make yourself at home?
Joe,
Yes, Slick?
can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, sure, Slick.
Joe,
Uh-huh.
I don't mean to be a party pooper, but 3's a crowd. 4's a pain. And 5's a problem.
Come on, Slick. You can't be that way. They're our guests. What happened to the love of God that you had a while ago?
They trampled on it when they came dancing in. I'm sorry, Joe. I just don't do well with strange people. I mean, how do we even know they know God?
Well, that's a good question, Slick, but why don't we just ask them? Do you know who God is? Okay, so see, yes, they know who God is.
Well, how did he make the rain? You don't know that, huh? You don't know that, huh? See? You don't know how. Tell him, Joe. Tell him how God made rain.
Well, why don't I just show you instead of tell you? Would you guys like that? Okay. So you're gonna have to use your imagination. Can you do that for me? And what we're gonna do is make rain, and it has to be very, very, very quiet for you to make rain. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk past the whole audience, and you do whatever I do, and I'm gonna walk all the way back, and you keep doing it while I show them how to do something else, okay? And we're gonna make rain. So you ever heard rain hit the top of a roof? Okay, we're gonna make that sound. You ready? Here we go. Wait, till I get past you.
Joe,
Yes, Slick?
can I talk to you for a second?
Sure, Slick, sure.
Joe,
Yeah?
I still don't like it. This is supposed to be our show. This is our place. Who do you think they are coming in here? We're the only ones who can make this day successful. Joe, let's kick them out.
Now, Slick, you can't be that way. They're our guests, and we have to make sure that they're okay. Speaking of guests, I wonder who that could be. Can someone help me open the door? Come on, help me open the door.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Dr. Smith! Everyone say hello to Dr. Smith! Hi, how are you doing? What brings you to my neighborhood?
Well, you know, it's Kids Day. You wouldn't expect me to miss Kids Day, would you?
Of course not, I keep forgetting. Well, what can I do for you?
Well, actually, you don't have to do anything for me. I actually want to do something for you.
Okay, what is that?
I have a story.
A story? Wow. Okay, well, you know, I don't think they want to hear a story today, so.
Hey, Joe, who is it? Joe, who is it? Who is it?
It's Dr. Smith. She brought a story, but I don't think they want to hear one.
Why don't you ask him?
That's a good idea, Slick. Do you guys want to hear a story?
I knew you want to hear a story.
Okay, well, come on in, Dr. Smith. They do want to hear a story.
This story is called The Lion and the Rabbit. What's the name of the story? Him. Because he killed just for pleasure. So one day, the animals made a deal with him. It was agreed that one animal each day would willingly come to the ferocious lion's den to be his supper. And in turn, the lion would never hunt and chase again. On one particular day, it was the rabbit's time to go. The rabbit said goodbye to all her family. She knew she'd never see him again, and she walked as slowly as she could to the lion's den. While she was walking, she was trying to think of a way to get out of her situation. When she got to the lion's den, the lion had waited so long that he had fallen asleep. So the rabbit had to go and wake the lion up. Why are you late? Why are you late? The lion roared when he finally came to. I'm sorry, sir. I tried to get here as fast as I could, but when I left home, I ran into this other lion. I thought it was you, and I had to run from it and hide so that I wouldn't break my promise to you. So now I'm here. Go ahead. You can eat me, said the rabbit. Another lion? In my jungle? Take me to this other lion. That's not possible. I am the only lion around here, and I am king of this jungle. Well, I thought so too, until I ran into him, said the rabbit. Would you like to see him? The lion replied, yes, take me to this other lion, and I'll show him who's the boss. So the rabbit led the lion to a deep well and told him, look in. The lion saw his reflection in the water. The lion saw that every move he made, the other lion made. After a while, he got very angry and he let out a loud jungle, he roared. His echo answered him. I alone am king of this jungle. With that, the lion became so angry, he charged into the deep well with a great splash. The lion had attacked his own reflection and was never heard from again. So boys and girls,
When they've done something wrong, but they're too proud to admit. I'm glad grown-ups can learn from the kids' stories too.
I am too, Slick. But you know what I just thought of? I thought of that lion in the story, and it made me think of that wolf in the story of the 3 little pigs.
What was that, Joe?
You know the story of the 3 little pigs. You know where the wolf is in the story and he's going, I'm gonna pull your house down. And the little pig is like, here, my chin.
Oh, that story.
Yeah.
Is that how you heard it?
Yeah, Slick. That's how it goes.
Seriously?
Yeah, Slick, no joke.
My poor, insignificant child of God. That's not how the story goes.
Well, why don't
I've
you
been
tell it?
deceived, ramshacked, me-shacked, bullwinkle.
Well, you tell it then, Slick. Why don't you?
Okay, this is how the real story goes.
Yeah.
One morning, the allegedly big bad wolf woke up with a cold. He dragged himself slowly around the house. He was feeling so miserable. And as he walked by the calendar, he noticed that it was his grandmother's birthday. He sat and thought for a minute. He wanted to do something for her. So he thought of an idea. He would make her a birthday cake. So the wolf went to the kitchen, pulled down all the ingredients to make a cake for his grandmother. After looking at them all, he found he didn't have any sugar. A birthday cake without sugar would taste terrible, he thought to himself. So, with his cold and everything, he put on his robe and went to borrow sugar from his next door neighbor, the first little pig. Now, the first little pig, whose house was made of straw, could smell the wolf coming from a mile away. She started shivering frantically and was afraid of what the wolf might do to her. The wolf knocked on the door of the straw house. Hello? Is anybody home? I'd like to borrow a little sugar. No, I know who you are, the pig snorted. You've come to eat me. I'm not letting you in. I'm hurt, said the wolf. That's not nice at all. I just want to borrow sugar. Right about then, the wolf felt a sneeze at the end of his nose. He stood pausing for a moment, and the pig peeked out of the peephole to see the wolf hesitate in a sneezing pose. The wolf sneezed, the straw house fell, and the little pig snorted and ran everywhere, frantically crying for her life, which was not at all in danger. The pig ran to her sister's house down the road, whose house was made of sticks. Determined to buy this cake, the wolf followed her there. He knocked on the door of the second house made of sticks. Hello there, said the wolf. Do you happen to have any sugar? I'd just like to borrow some sugar. The second pig answered, I saw what you did to my sister's house. You never get in here. Never, never. How could you be so cruel, the wolf responded. Be neighborly and lend me a little sugar, please. Not by the hands of my chinny chin chin, the youngest pig proclaimed. Getting a bit angry, the wolf started, but before he could finish what he was saying, he felt another sneeze coming on, itching its way towards the tip of his nose. This one was bigger than the last one, and he could hardly stand because of its force. When it finally came out, it was so strong that it blew down the house of sticks, and the pigs snorted and scattered all over the place. They ran to their oldest sister's house, which was made of brick. They advised them to do the same too. But because they didn't listen to words of wisdom, they were now facing a problem. That wolf will never break this house down, said the third pig. It's too strong. As you would guess, the wolf followed the pigs to the third house. He knocked on the door and asked for sugar again. Don't listen to him. That's what he said to us before he blew our houses down, said the other two pigs. Even before they could finish warning the oldest pig, things got quiet because the wolf was already in and under seas. The second was the biggest of them all, and the two youngest pigs were terrified. The oldest pig just stood there without being moved. The pig sneezed, the wolf.
Everybody back in their seats? Okay. Oh, I wonder who that can be. Somebody else want to open the door for me? Okay, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, hey, Mr. Jones!
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, great, Joe. Great, Joe. I tell you what, I heard a lot of music over here, and I just had to come over here and find out what was going on.
Well, it's Kids Day, and we've been having a whole lot of fun. We've been making rain and learning songs, and Dr. Smith even came to share with us a story.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, I tell you, that's funny, Joe. Because guess what?
What?
I have it, money.
What is that?
Another story.
Another story. You know, I appreciate it, but I don't think they want to hear another story.
Well, Joe. I think we ought to ask.
That's a good idea. You guys want to hear another story? Oh, well, I'm kind of divided. I need to hear it. Do you guys want to hear another story? Okay, majority wins and another story. Let's go.
Wait. Here you go. I tell you what, Joe. I got a story about the Boogawatt story.
The what?
The Boogawatt story. Everybody say Boogawatt. Come on, y'all want loud enough. Boogawatt. Okay, here we go. Once upon a time, there was a village full of Boogawatt hunters. What kind of hunters? Boogawatt hunters. Now, Boogawatts. Anybody know what a Boogawatt is? No? A Boogawatt is a huge beast-like animal that didn't like anything, folks. Oh, there was this one particular Boogawatt who the hunters had been trying to kill for years. They've been trying to kill this Boogawatt. Let me tell you something. Man, that Boogawatt, it had been destroying their crops, their land. And guess what the Boogawatt did? The Boogawatt used to eat people too. Oh, so one day, the hunters were determined, folks. They decided that they were gonna get this what? They were gonna get that Boogawatt. And so when they left their home, they were all strong and ready with bow and arrows and spears. They moved through the forest very carefully, folks, and very smoothly, so they're not to surprise the Boogawatt. Noontime came, still no what? Boogawatt. Oh, evening time came, still no Boogawatt. Nighttime came, and they still saw no Boogawatt. All day. They had been looking, and they started to feel sad. Why? Because they hadn't found the what? Boogawatt. Then, all of a sudden, someone shouted, I see the Boogawatt! I see the Boogawatt! Oh, all the hunters immediately rushed, and there he was. Oh, they went for hours chasing him in the dark and fighting him with the spear. Then, one of the hunters, a very best hunter, he pulled out his bow and arrow, and folks, he took his best aim, and he shot at Boogawatt. Boogawatt let out a loud cry, and finally, it was over. Yeah, they were all and shouted, we killed the Boogawatt! We killed the Boogawatt! We killed the Boogawatt! Oh, the sound was for miles around. Oh, we killed the Boogawatt! We killed the Boogawatt! Since they were so far from home, they decided that they would camp out for the night, and they made a fire and danced around the fire, folks. And as they were dancing around the fire, they had their best meal after they pitched their tents for a bedtime. And even when they were falling asleep, they were still lightly chanting, we killed the Boogawatt. We killed the Boogawatt. Yeah, we killed the Boogawatt. Oh, I tell you what. In the morning, they got up, and before dawn, folks, before dawn, anxious to get back to the village so that everyone could see, they gathered their things together and tied the Boogawatt with their ropes. Oh, they pulled the ropes over their back, and they began to pull the Boogawatt towards the village.
You ready?
Everyone was chanting in the mighty chorus, we killed the Boogawatt.
We killed the Boogawat. We killed the Boogawat. We killed the Boogawat. Oh, then the skilled hunter, y'all remember him, right? That was the person who actually shot the Boogawat. Oh, he thought to himself, hey, I'm the one who actually shot the Boogawat.
Oh boy.
So didn't I kill the Boogawat myself? Oh, in rebellion, he stopped chanting with the crowd and started chanting something different. Oh, his chant was, I killed the Boogawat. I killed the Boogawat. Oh, as the other hunters heard that, man, they stopped chanting. They looked at the skilled hunter and despised by one another. They all began to let go of the rope, letting the skilled hunter pull the Boogawat all by himself. And he said, I killed the Boogawat. All the hunters chanted, as he attempted to pull the Boogawat by himself, I killed the Boogawat. All the hunters stood watching him do the impossible task, carrying the Boogawat by himself. And he said, I killed the Boogawat. I killed the Boogawat. We killed the Boogawat. We killed the Boogawat. We killed the Boogawat. Oh, we killed the Boogawat. Oh, we killed the Boogawat. Yeah, we killed the Boogawat. Yeah, we killed the Boogawat. Suddenly, smile filled the other hunter's face. Yeah, they chanted, we killed the Boogawat. Oh, all of we killed the Boogawat. Then the single hunter, oh, he learned a valuable lesson that day, folks. Oh, that you always need those around you to help you. Oh, your love for one another is more important than the pride, folks. Pride can have you pulling weight all by yourself. So let's work together and love each other in Christ. What do you think about that story, kids?
That was an awesome story, Mr. Julius. Thanks for sharing.
Not a problem, not a problem. It was my pleasure.
You know what? Guess what? I have a song that helps me remember that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I think that everyone needs to know this song because it helps you to remember something very important. That although we might be going through things and we might be having pride in our heart, God makes us a better person.
Oh, yeah?
And so this is how the song goes.
Okay.
He's still working on me to make me what I ought to be. It took him just a week to make the moon and the stars, the sun and the earth and Jupiter and Mars. How loving and patient he must be, 'cause he's still working on me. And I think everyone needs to know this song because it just helps you to always remember that. What do you think, Mr. Julius?
I think so, man. I like that song.
You want me to sing it?
Yeah, one more time.
He's still working on me, oh yeah, to make me what I ought to be. It took him just a week to make the moon and the stars, the sun and the earth and Jupiter and Mars. How loving and patient he must be, 'cause he's still working on me.
I tell you what, man. I think I know that song. I think I kind of like that.
Why don't you sing it?
What did I sing?
Yeah, you
I'm gonna sing that song today, y'all ready? Oh, he's still working on me. Oh, to something ABC. Yeah.
No, Mr. Julius, that's wrong. Listen, it goes like this, okay? All right, here we go. He's still working on me
Oh yeah.
to make me what I ought to be.
Yeah, that's how it goes, right?
It took him just a
Yes?
That was a great story.
Yes, it was. Hey. Where did the kids go?
I don't know. Maybe they were angel kids.
They were what, Slick?
Angel kids. You know, children angels.
Oh, angel kids. I never thought of such a thing exists, but I guess if they did exist, then they could theoretically be called angel kids. But what's wrong, Slick?
Joe, I'm afraid to grow up.
Why are you afraid to grow up? I thought you wanted to grow up and get older.
Well, I want to go to heaven.
Well, what does growing up have to do with you going to heaven?
Well, I just remembered the Bible verse says that unless you're a child, you can't never enter heaven.
No, that's not how it goes. It says that unless you become like a child, you'll never enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Well, what does that mean?
Well, you see, children need parents, and parents take care of their children while they're young. But when children grow up, sometimes they seem not to need their parents anymore. And so what God wants us to do is to always depend on Him and to love Him and trust Him like children do to parents.
Well, I still don't want to grow up, because I want to always love and depend on Jesus.
Well, I'm going to share one more story with you. Slick, this is a story that someone shared with me, and I'm going to read it to you. Okay? It's called Love You Forever. A mother held her new baby and very slowly rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she held him, she sang a song. And this is what she sang.
I love you forever, I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be.
Then the baby grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 2 years old and he ran all around the house. He pulled out all the books off the shelves. He pulled all the food out of the refrigerator and he took his mother's watch and flushed it down the toilet. Sometimes his mother would say, "This kid is driving me crazy." But at nighttime, when the 2-year-old was quiet, she opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of his bed. And if he was already asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang,
I love you forever, I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be.
The little boy grew up. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 9 years old. And he never wanted to come in for dinner. And he never wanted to take a bath. And when Grandma visited, he always said bad words. Sometimes his mother wanted to sell him to the zoo. But at nighttime, when he was asleep, the mother quietly opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked over the side of the bed. If he was really asleep, she picked up that 9-year-old boy and rocked him back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang,
I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be.
The boy grew, he grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was a teenager. He had strange friends and he wore strange clothes and he listened to strange music. Sometimes the mother felt like she was in a zoo. But at nighttime, when that teenager was asleep, the mother opened the door to his room. Yep, and she crawled across the floor and looked over the side of the bed. If he was asleep, she picked up that great big boy and rocked him back and forth and back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang,
I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be.
guess what? That teenager grew. He grew and he grew. He grew until he was a grown man. He left home and he got a house across town. But sometimes on dark nights, the mother got into her car and drove across town. If all the lights in her son's house were out, she opened his bedroom window, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of his bed. If that great big man was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang. She had to laugh first.
I'll love you forever.
I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be.
While that mother, she got older. She got older and older. One day she called her son up and said, you better come see me. I'm very old and sick. So her son came to see her. When he came in the door, she tried to sing the song. She sang,
I love you forever. I like you for always.
but she couldn't finish because she was too old and sick. The son went to his mother, and he picked her up, and he rocked her back and forth, and he sang this song. I love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my mommy you'll be. When the son came home that night, he stood for a long time at the top of the stairs. Then he went into the room where his very new baby daughter was sleeping. He picked her up in his arms and very slowly rocked her back and forth and back and forth. And while he rocked her, he sang, I love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. You see, Slick, just like the little boy in the song or in the story, you have a chance to grow up too and share this love just like the little boy did. While you're a child, you have a chance to pray to God and ask for His forgiveness, and you have a chance to love Him and love Him until you grow up. And you have a chance to grow up and keep on loving Him the same way.
Is Jesus like the mommy? Will he die?
Well, He already died, remember? But in 3 days He rose again. And now you have a chance to tell about His love the same way the man told about the song to his little daughter. And you can keep sharing.
I like that story, Joe. I don't mind growing up now.
Me.
Hey, I feel happy again.
Okay.
Hey, Joe.
Yes, Lick?
Think I can sing that song to Jesus too?
What song?
You know, the song from the story, the Love You Forever song.
Yeah, I think we should all sing that song together. How about it? Let's sing it. I love you forever, I like you for always, as long as I'm living, Jesus, my Jesus you'll be. The end.
Have you enjoyed Kids Day today?